Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So just before your concert, there are just a few questions, and the first one is, it's quite difficult to put you like in a box in one musical genre since you like to play with the boundaries. But not only do you play with the boundaries of musical genres, but also of social genres.
100%.
Why? Why is it so important?
I just think that's what made me inspired when I was writing music. You know what I mean? I think a lot of things happened in the world, a lot of things were going on with my emotions, a lot of things were going on with my sexuality, and that was I think the mood of young people when I started writing music, you know? I think the mood was, I think a generation flipped. It was cool to care.
Yeah, I think, and even nowadays, because even if we're in 2023, it's still a very like political state to
Hell
go
yeah,
out
fuck
of
me.
normal social norms.
Absolutely. I think the thing about it is I wanted to challenge what was normal. I think my generation did, you know. I was bored of being told that I wasn't good enough, or that the way I expressed myself should have been different, or the way that I was weird or strange or bizarre. And I think a lot of my friends were, and it made me emotional. It made me hurt. It made me angry. And I write about what I feel. So I write, and that's what happened. And I think the thing about it was the first time that I ever got talked to back.
What do you mean?
It was the first time that anybody ever responded to me.
When you started to
When I started to express myself in that way, I said, does anybody ever, do you feel like this? Do you feel judged? Do you feel misunderstood? Do you feel hurt? Do you feel unaccepted? Do you feel silenced? Do you feel alone? And I cannot believe the response I got in such a short amount of time.
As a child, how would you have felt if you had such an example as you as an artist? I mean, in your behavior, your style, go over with the
I mean, I
social
think I did almost. I was obsessed with David Bowie.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with Lady Gaga. I was obsessed with Green Day.
It's important to have such examples.
Yeah, I think so. I think it forms who you are as a human being.
Are there enough?
Yeah. Oh, are enough now? I
Yeah.
thought you said, are they enough? I was like, yeah, they're fucking enough. I think there are. I think I feel really honoured and excited to have grown up in a time around such incredible artists like Mac Miller or Billie Eilish or Lil Peep, Lil Nas X. I feel like a shift happened.
And it's still happening, even though there are a rise of the extremes, for example, in Europe.
Absolutely. I think what's a big catalyst of that is the internet. I think subcultures and subgenres and weird people don't get discarded by the media or the powers that be. They become the powers that be. They become the media. They
take the power.
They take the power. That's why I want to say to anyone out there, it's like, if you have an idea of who you are, if you have an idea of something you want to do, run with it and don't stop. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't, because I promise you it will only become inspiration for the people who are putting you down in the long run. I promise.
Because your songs tend to reflect today's society and the feelings of the youth, and with such songs as Medication and Psychotic Kids, is mental health also a cause you want to spread awareness about?
100%. I think when I was growing up, to talk about your head made you a freak.
And COVID came.
You know, and then COVID came, and I think like all that, it's so important to talk about your head. Talk about what's going on in your brain, because it's beautiful. No matter how dark or how strange, you're perfect the way you are.
And with all these weird people, these freaks that take back this name, and the fact that we are more and more aware of social inequalities and environmental crisis, are you hopeful for the youth to come?
Absolutely.
They have the power in themselves?
Absolutely. Of course we do. I think we've already changed the world. In 5 years, we're still not there. We won't be there for a while. But we've changed a lot. Look at the norms in terms of gender and sexuality and the environment. Things have been taken so much more seriously. I love it. It's so funny when sexuality comes about with older people, because now it's also on the internet. They have to catch up.
And And something else that is changing is the awareness of the environment. And tonight you're playing in the Cabaret, which is a festival very attached to the environment, recycling or cleaner.
100%.
I guess you're also, like, you relate to
Oh,
these
we take it
causes.
so seriously. We have no plastic on our tour. We eliminate red meat. We use, Adam, what's the name of the biofuel? HVO fuel. Which is like, it reduces our CO2 emissions by absolutely as much as we possibly can. Like, we travel so much, we play a lot, and entertainment. I want to be able to go around the world as much as I can and see people, but it's kind of our job and our duty, I think, as artists to set an example in terms of, like, you can't play rock and roll music on a planet that's not here anymore. You know, so we really do give a fuck about that shit.
I wondered if you also, like, wear dress because you're also known for breaking norms even when you...
100%. I kind of wear what I want. I wear how I feel on the day. I wear what makes me happy.
And how did you decide to dress like that for tonight?
I don't know yet. I kind of do it in the moment. But today I got my spider webs on. I got my hat. I got my Cox. Feel fun.